So good to have you with us today. The name may sound odd to our ears, but Praveen Varada, a brother from India, spoke at our church. After worship, he was telling me about the churches of Christ in southern India and the labors of his father to spread the gospel there. One story was of the 1990s, where there was a remote village deep in the wilderness. Praveen's father traveled there and taught a married couple, Samula and Nagiyama. They believed and obeyed the gospel and were baptized. When they asked what to do next, they were told they need to start worshiping with the church. So on their own, they learned that the nearest congregation was very far away. They were poor and had no transportation. They didn't even have shoes. They were barefoot. This newly baptized husband and wife, get this, began walking to church on Saturday for 9 hours. That night, they slept on the side of the road. The next morning, they woke up, stood up, and went to Sunday worship. After worship, they walked 9 hours back to their home. In time, a church was started in the remote village. Samalu and Nagiyama were the first members of what is now the Saragudu Church of Christ. Wow, I'm astounded and humbled by the deep devotion of Christian brothers and sisters around the world. I'm glad that salvation is on the basis of grace, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't make it. Anything I have sacrificed, anything I have done, any obstacles I've overcome pale in comparison to the perseverance and dedication of so many others. I feel that in heaven, I will not even be worthy to wash the feet of such people. Things have come so easily for me, I don't treasure faith as they do. There are many such stories of tremendous hardship, never told and only known to God. They are faintly rumored, gossiped, whispered, relegated to oblivion in a world where the loudest and most crude hog the stage of public attention. You really have to listen to discover what devout hearts such as theirs overcame. Jesus' death on the cross, his burial, his resurrection is such a refreshing message of hope that it drives pure-hearted people around the world to follow him whatever the cost. It is a joyful attraction that draws them. Christ spoke of this. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. When he found one of great value, he went away and sold everything he had and bought it." Matthew 13:45 and following. There are those who value the Lord Jesus Christ above everything and sacrifice. Their actions speak. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon for more spiritual content. And maybe you can share this with a friend who needs to hear this. May God bless your day.